Hi, this is Kimberly from Are You Awakening? And I'm here with Kelly.
Hello.
To talk about your search for answers, which is pretty common when you're first awakening. You're going to be going like in encyclopedia mode looking for answers to everything. So,
We're all one.
but I'm better than you.
So that's our topic for today. Because within this search for your answers, you're bound to run across or seek out a guru. The guru. You might find yourself with a mentor. And then you might find yourself
In a cult. Don't do that.
No.
No cults.
We get it. We've been there. And when you first wake up and all this stuff is coming at you 1,000 miles an hour and you don't know what it is and you want to find your people and you want to find your team and you want like-minded people in your life, you're bound to get on Meetup or whatever your mode is for finding meditations and events and classes and stuff like that. And you might run across a teacher who you really resonate with, and that's a beautiful thing. But the important thing is to not pump all of your time and money into one person. There's many, many perspectives on this journey.
Yeah, so there are some people that will speak to you and you'll understand what they're saying in their voice. And then there are some people who are honestly probably just in it for the money.
Yeah.
Or themselves or ego or whatever. Again, same thing as we always say, go down to your gut and ask yourself, does this feel right? Is he asking me for money so he can buy a new jet? Okay, it happens, I'm sorry.
It's true. It's sad and unfortunate, and we've been through it, and it can be part of your journey. It can be part of your growth and your learning. I know I went down it and really invested some time and money into a particular person that kind of led me to a dead end.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you know what? I learned and I grew from it, and moving forward, it helped me a lot because I know when I have Reiki clients and they're seeking answers and they want everything right there and then on a silver platter, what do I tell them? Look within.
Go within.
Yep.
That's the answer to everything. Everything. It's the answer to everything. You have all the answers inside you. You don't have to go to the guru, to the cult, to the mentor. They can guide you. If they're really wanting you to grow and to evolve to be the best you that you are, they're going to send you probing questions that will send you within for those answers. And that's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, there's so many little sayings on this. I can't think of any right now. But you know, like the teacher is only as good as the student. And the teacher,
or they show up when the student calls or something like that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So any true teacher is going to like grow and learn and love and really celebrate when you move beyond their knowledge. That's the true sign of the teacher.
That's true. Yeah. So you want to surround yourself with people who are supporting you. Hear that? Supporting you versus you supporting them.
Yeah. Or them telling you the answers.
Your answers are all here. They're all here. So a good teacher is going to send you just a little tendril of something, and it just sends something in your head, and it plants the seed down in your stomach, like the watermelon seeds you swallowed when you were a kid, and you think there's a tree in there. Well, here's a tree. Here's a tree that's growing in you, and what it's telling you is how you feel about something. It's giving you more information about you. And you don't need that from a guru. He does not need to tell you your answers. That's what religion is, organized religion. That's what that is. And I'm sorry, it's been 2,000 years and it hasn't worked yet.
Right.
So,
and you didn't come all this way on your spiritual growth to have someone tell you the answers.
No.
You came this way so that you could figure it out on your own.
Yeah, we kind of wanted the long way around. We wanted to understand that we actually had all the answers. It's just like the Wizard of Oz.
It really is.
She had the red slippers on the whole time.
Yeah.
She had all of those powers all of the time. That's a pretty profound movie.
It really is, you know? And like, yeah, she created her support group, you know? She had the lion and the Tin Man and these other creatures and beings that were seeking the truth as well. But if they had just taken a moment from that yellow brick road and looked within and not been seeking out the man behind the curtain, they would have found all the answers right there.
And any movie with monkeys is good. So
Right. Maybe
monkeys
not the
are
scary flying monkeys.
I don't know. They're still monkeys. So understand that it's normal to ask around for answers, but the ultimate answer for you is going to be how whatever something comes to you, someone says to you, what you read, what you hear, feels in your gut. That's the important part. If it doesn't feel right in your gut, chuck it out. Chuck that person out. Chuck that opinion out. Chuck that statement out. Chuck it out. And go within and say, does that feel right for me? No, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
Something else feels right for me. And now I'm going to integrate what feels right for me into who I am and how I treat the rest of the world and how I present myself to the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm. It's so true, because part of this spiritual growth is not only growing and opening up yourself and your heart and your knowledge, but it's also putting up healthy boundaries for yourself. And that's a huge lesson that many of us have had to learn. And part of that is not latching on to someone and taking everything they say as the word of God, because you can connect to God yourself. He's
right there. He might have a different name for you. He might be the universe. He might be source, or I don't know, all those other... Collective, that's a good one. Light. Mm-hmm. All of those things. But you can connect at any time with all of the tools that you already have inside you. I know it sounds like a cliche, but you hear it enough times, it's gonna stick with you. It doesn't always stick the first time, because you're like, well, what do you mean I go inside? That's when you meditate. That's when you're taking a shower and you're washing your hair, and all of those moments of clarity come to you. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about.
Yeah, and pay attention to your dreams too, because a lot of answers can come through in your dreams.
Keep that book by you, and it's okay to wake up at 3 a.m. and use your cell phone light to write stuff down. That's totally...
Get yourself a nice journal.
Yeah, and write stuff down that comes to you, numbers or dates or just occurrences, because even though they don't make sense right now, a year from now or 5 years from now or tomorrow, because there is no time, right? Mm-hmm. That something could mean something to you, and you'll be glad that you wrote it down.
Right. So just really trust and allow. Those were some of the first messages I received when I was waking up. Trust and allow, trust and allow. And I would just kind of roll my eyes at them. All right, I'm trusting and allowing. But I really wasn't trusting and allowing. I was waiting for someone else to tell me the answers. And when I finally really did accept that and become my badass, true ass, genuine, authentic self, and I just surrendered and I really trust and allowed, that's when the magical shit happened.
That's when the magical shit happens, right there. Mm-hmm. All right, so don't forget, we are all one. No one is better than you.
Nope.
No one is better than you. You are awesome. You're a badass. And we love you.